Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Elena Demonetized. And today we have the biggest foursome ever.
Oh my God.
And no, you guys, this is not content. This is not porn. This is simply demonetized. So without further ado, let's jump right into this week's episode. So here on my right, I have Brittney Cade. Brittney, introduce yourself. You're back again.
I'm back for more. My name is Brittney Cade. I am an adult trans porn star. Avian's best new tranny.
Tranny newcomer. Yeah. And then Alpha Wolfie, my co-host. Introduce your partner.
Well, to my left, we have the amazing Hatler Links, and he is here to bring some of the juiciest dirtiest tea of his life experience, and kind of just shares his struggles and successes in this industry. And we're gonna bring you guys some beautiful questions because the girls are gonna put us on the hot seat tonight.
Tonight we are interviewing these two. Welcome to the hot seat, and Brittney and I are gonna tag team these little boys. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into the first question. Hatler, tell me about yourself. Tell everyone who you are. Introduce yourself.
My name is Hatler Links. I'm 29 years old. I'm from Boise, Idaho, and I started doing porn about 14 months ago.
Perfect. And what kind of category do you do?
All of it.
So how was it getting into that?
It was pretty simple once OnlyFans came along, but before that I had no idea.
So I saw on Twitter you love girl dick.
I do.
Explain your love and obsession for girl dick.
How do I explain that?
Because he's always like, I love girl dick. I love lady dick.
That's right, because he's on your Twitter, right? You said on your was it one of his posts where he's like,
not one of his posts.
Every
single post. It's, I love girl dick. I love girl dick.
I'll piggyback on this one with you, bro.
I don't know how to explain it. It's just amazing. I love dick in general, especially when it's attached to a hot lady.
So you prefer girl dick over guy dick?
Yes,
yeah.
please.
So what is the difference? Like, either way, it's just a dick. Why does it matter?
That is the difference. I mean, this is good too, but
Are you into guys at all?
I have no physical attraction to men, but I know a good-looking guy when I see one.
So does it so you started doing what porn? Like, what did you do first? Straight, gay, trans?
Gay. Yeah,
they all start off in the gay porn category.
It started with solos, and then one of my fans was like, hey, how much will it cost to get you to mess around with a guy? And I was like, at least $9,000. And then
at least $9,000.
He sent me a $9,000 tip and said, get to it.
Oh.
Wait, was this when you could send as much as you want on tips and OnlyFans?
Yeah, this is 2018.
The golden era.
Thanks a lot, Bella.
Before
Thanks a lot, Bella Thorne.
Yep.
That's wild.
That was back before everything.
Did you identify? How do you identify like your sexuality before you got into porn?
Bisexual.
Okay.
I guess because I always liked dick. I guess I always liked things in my ass, but.
But not you. Had you fucked a guy before you got into gay porn?
Not till prison.
Tell us about that. Tell the world about that. Your little gay experience in prison.
Which one?
All of them.
Maybe a little bit.
I want to know, like, did you have more interactions with like other inmates, or was it more so like the guards?
There's no guards. They were
really?
Yeah,
that's not supervised.
That's like 15 years in prison where I'm from for the guards if they get caught. Damn. So it's very few and far between.
I know what happened. So it was other inmates?
Yeah.
And you were the bitch.
Yeah.
Did you like that?
I love it. I mean, I topped sometimes, but it was just when I could get hard. So.
Mm-hmm.
So what pushed you to like finally get hard from getting like fucking dudes? Because you weren't into that, so you're saying like you had to get hard. So like, what did you go in here to finally be like, all right, work on me, dude? You know?
I don't know. Sometimes when I just think about getting fucked, I get hard. So it's all it took, and then I was able to fuck him.
Oh,
but you're thinking about getting fucked.
Well, I was thinking
That's
about
kinda
everything, but, you know.
So obviously no one was douching, I'm sure. What was that like?
I think you can douche, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Can you imagine being in prison preparing for butt sex?
I mean, it has to happen though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
we have like the back shower for the handicapped people, and they have like a little hose with a faucet. And
You love your hose.
Let me just say this. I can't. There's no way I could ever douche with a bottle. I see people douching with this bottle.
I douche with like,
I'm
the
like-
little like
I've used
Target
about it,
enema.
yeah.
I'm like, that bottle, like, I could fit that whole bottle in my ass and not even feel it. And so I'm
Lose
like,
it.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait a minute, is it still there? I don't know, you know? And so I have to use the hose. So fuck. In California, in prison in California, that shit ain't going down in main yard. Like, you will get stabbed to death if you get caught doing that. So that's a trip hearing about that, dude. Like, it's prisons is different in every state. I wonder how it is in the South.
hot and steamy.
Thank you. You got the joke.
But no. So have you ever done the hose?
I've never used a hose. No.
It's the most intense. So he has like the hose connected to the shower. So when you turn it on, it's like the shower, a rush of water. So I had it in my butt once, and I just literally felt the water going up to like my heart.
oh my!
like getting into your bloodstream.
Like you know how when you douche with the bottle, you can just feel it going up to here, and then you like douche it
Yeah.
out. But that hose, I felt it going up like, and it
Oh
was
my
like it was
God.
really intense. So
That's dangerous for me.
tell that to him. He uses the hose all the time.
I do use the hose all the time when I'm going to get fucked. It's not a daily thing. However, I do control the water pressure. I make sure the water pressure isn't at like, 200 fucking, like, it's, we're not washing elephants at the circus here. I'm like, it's,
I mean, I know it just feels so intense for me. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. And then I feel like I can't hold it in from like the shower to the toilet.
oh, just the shift. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like once I step out of that shower, it's gonna be.
I think
flooded.
my butt muscles are pretty strong. I can contract
I'm
it. Even
surprised your butthole can
even
even
though the
contract.
Mariana Trench is so deep and open, she can still close up every now and then.
Yeah.
I feel like I would just use it as a toy. It'd be like a new fetish for me.
Oh my God, I never
I know.
thought about it like that. Like blasting
Girls-
the prostate.
Yeah, I'd do that for hours.
I feel like cis girls use like their shower heads as
Yep.
like
Absolutely.
stimulating.
They do.
Seen a couple of those videos.
They are.
Did you like that?
Yes, I love masturbating videos.
So what are your kinks, Hatler?
Oh, I love pee.
What?
Oh my God! Wait, me
Yeah,
too.
you guys can talk now.
Oh my God! So I love getting like pissed on. Something
too.
about like.
Do you really?
I love.
Wait,
it.
you like getting pissed on?
I love peeing on people and getting peed on.
Do you like that?
Long
I'm like, how does
answer.
that make you feel?
I've been peed on by a girl and she called it squirting, and I wasn't a fan.
Can I pee on you, Brittany?
Oh, she's
She could pee on me any day, and I'd be like, "Thank you so much, Elena. I love you."
as would anybody in the whole world.
Yeah.
No, I would love to just. I like my dream fantasy is kind of like how people like to do bukkakis where they just get cummed on,
Yeah.
peed on.
Let's do it.
Easily, I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to. I would love to have you three just pee on me while I'm on my knees.
I'm
After
listening.
this video,
Yeah.
links in the bio.
They all grab their waters.
Good idea.
No, something about piss plays. It's kind of like the inner submissive in me. It's kind of just like, yes, this is a dog marking his territory on me. I love it.
It is. It's hot.
That's what's like so hot about it. So I'm just like, yes, like mark your territory on me. I love it.
That's like very like submissive vocabulary. You just want to be like a fucking bush to a dog. Like that's
Yes, I think
that's
it's so.
completely
I think
giving
it's
up
so
all yourself
hot.
just so you can be pissed on. I love that.
I love a good degradation moment. It's so good.
Degradation moment.
degradation, just
Degradation.
Degrade me, daddy.
I love that. I love that. So, what's your favorite thing to like do to be degraded, Brittany?
Oh, I love it when I'm getting like slapped in the face.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I love getting choked the fuck out until I like see stars.
I love the choking too.
Mhm.
That's
I just
hot.
love like I love being like a little like submissive, just kind of like yes, fuck me up moment.
I love a good consensual, non-consensual moment. too.
I'm gonna call it rape play. I'm really into rape play.
Can you like go into detail as far as like what is a consensual, non-consensual
You can
situation?
consent to like. Well, I guess it's more like you said, role playing.
Oh no, I called it. I didn't say role play. I said rape play.
Baby, you gotta be
Oh,
careful.
rape
You gotta be
play.
careful with that word. You gotta be careful with the R word.
Damn it.
Our word play.
Our word play. I'm into our word play.
Special play.
But I feel like it's really hot. Like, I don't know. It's the whole taboo thing. Like,
Trannies in general are taboo. That's why we're so hot. I get frowned upon on.
I feel like we're so exposed to sex that it takes like the most extreme thing to really like make us come.
She's like, I need to be locked in a van, driven across state lines, you know, put up for like sale, and then I might squirt a little bit.
And by that, like the ad needs to be up, and like there needs to be calls made on that ad for it to be a real thing, and then I might come.
She's like, then I might get a little turned on by that.
That's hot. I'm getting horny.
She probably is. It wouldn't surprise me.
You're so funny.
No, Brittney doesn't lie. She doesn't bullshit. So this.
No, my favorite line from Brittney whenever I film her is this one. It's my favorite line that you always say. It's like this. It goes, so good. Yeah. That's what you. It's like my favorite line. She goes, so good. It's so
Can
good.
you give us one?
Yeah, give us one.
Yeah, just like that. Oh yeah, it's so good.
I love it.
Ooh, now I'm horny.
And now we're all horny. I'm horny for Brittney.
I gotta pee.
Oh my god, speaking of which, so I'm crossing things off my list. I had my first threesome.
Yeah.
Without him.
I know.
So sad.
You did what?
My first threesome. It was with you though. But yeah, I didn't. The first person I texted was Brittany.
Oh.
I was like, Brittany, guess what I just did?
I'm so proud of you.
I know.
Do you have to pee?
Oh.
They're like checking. I'm like, is anyone gonna go pee soon? I'm like, ready now whenever you are. So Hatler, tell us a little bit about the jail moment. If that's comfortable with you, obviously.
Like, how did you don't have to go into detail, but how did it come about?
Explain
like,
the gay part.
Did you hear it happening first, and you're like, oh, what's that all about? Did you ask somebody, or were they like, hey yo, like, what's good, homie? Like, you gonna give that ass up or what?
Yeah, honestly, it's so open in Idaho that they just came to me. Like the second I walked onto the unit, it was pretty much, hey, can I suck your dick? And so,
Oh my god!
I mean,
Brittany just touched herself when you said.
I mean, it was
Keep going.
Everyone's pretty open about it there. So, I mean, it didn't take much, just a couple questions and about 2 months of waiting.
So
That sounds like prison, dude. Like, fucking hurry up and wait.
is there like loyalty though? Like you said you
hoes? Like in prison?
Like, yeah, like, are you like whoever approached you? Like, are you loyal to like one dick,
that
or is it
bitch.
like
Yeah.
like
Or
does
you're the
someone have
bitch,
like
so
like
are
honors
you loyal
over
to
you?
your
Like,
daddy?
Not me.
No.
No, there's definitely people in there like that. Like there was relationships and stuff like
That's
that.
so cute.
You have, like, porn boyfriend. You have jail boyfriends too.
Yep.
really? Wow, that's like so. In the women's prison in California, it's very much like that. But like what you just said is very much a fantasy that a lot of guys have. They're like, damn, I wonder, and they'll never act on it. It'll never happen, at least here. But in Idaho, guys, if you want this to happen, just go get locked up in prison in Idaho, because I've had that fantasy. I'm like, damn, I wonder if I like got locked up on this charge, and like I just got approached and just got fucking. It's a fucking fantasy, yo. Like.
He brought it to life. If you watch Ride or Die, was it?
We did bring that to life. If you want to go watch it on RagingStallion.com, it's called Ride or Die, and yeah, I was non-consensually raped.
That's so
R-worded.
hot.
I got R-worded by a prison guard and by Pierce Paris, actually.
Oh, Pierce.
Yeah, I definitely got R-worded and pissed on. At the end, I got R-worded.
You lucky bitch.
I got R-worded, and then at the very end, I got pissed all over by Drew Sebastian, and so I think that's why my water sports trauma comes out. I'm like,
Water sport trauma. What the fuck is that?
that's getting pissed on, like, you know, like
Traumatic. From
it's
teen.
traumatic. I'm like, next time I got pissed, I'm like,
Pussy.
you know, it's like the smell. It was a smell for me. I'd rather.
Fair enough.
So they weren't running clear, I'm guessing.
No.
That's what makes it hot is the smell.
What the fuck?
The smell and the hot boiling water just.
I guess
That's
for me,
what
like,
makes it hot.
The
yeah,
warm pee.
I guess like warm, like vaginal juice or warm butt juice after pounding.
Vaginal juice.
Yeah, or like butt juice. Like, I'll do that. Oh, really?
Okay, I'm not that kinky, Hatler.
Yeah,
You won't.
I'll let you put it right down my throat and just start.
I don't
peeing
even
type of thing. So
swallow cum.
So clear is
Ooh, I
preferable.
always swallow. Spitters or quitters?
I'm a quitter. I'm kind of just like, just come in my mouth and then I'll spit that bitch out. Because, like, either way, as long as you're coming and you're coming in a mouth, that's fine. Me swallowing doesn't make you feel extra good. Do you know what I mean?
It makes me feel great.
It does.
I feel closer to the person. I'm like, we just really connected.
I'm like, yeah, you good? Good? Like, I hate cum.
Does it really?
What?
Yeah.
Is it
I
the-
don't.
Is it the
Brittney was gonna kill me.
Is it the texture or the taste?
It just feels like mucus.
Texture.
The texture and like the just kind of like it just like it loads up my mouth like crazy, and I'm just like,
Making my mouth water.
you're so cute. But yeah, no, just because this one time when I was younger, this guy just wanted to come in my mouth so bad, so I was like, fine, I'll let you do it, and I never ever do it. And so like he like loved just face fucking like bitches until their mascara is like running, and so like he's like, I'm gonna come, and just like when a guy's with to nut, it's so forceful. That like that motion,
Yeah, it is.
and then like now your mouth's being like filled the fuck up with like this texture that I'm not into. So it's kind of just like it's a lot happening for my poor little beautiful filled out lips and mouth. I'm kind of just like, ugh, I'm not having fun anymore, you know. And so I'm just like, get the shit out of my mouth.
Did you say you're not having fun anymore?
I'm not having fun anymore because like that motion, and then he's like, I'm gonna come. It's like I'm already getting face fucked so aggressively, and now it's kind of like there's like slime in my mouth. I'm like,
I feel like I could come just from a guy face fucking me.
really?
Yeah. I love it. I feel like a total like sex object. Like
Okay, so what you like that?
I love objectification, degradation.
She loves it all.
You're supposed to be a bimbo. What the fuck? You can't use those words.
I know.
You're supposed to be like,
High
you
vocabulary
can't say,
for
you
you.
can't use those big words.
Oh, I mean,
Exactly.
I like it. I like it.
so good.
Brittany's actually really fucking smart. If you guys didn't know.
So good. Yeah. That's like the only vocabulary. Yeah, so good. I'm horny.
Just like that. Yeah.
No, Brittany's really smart. She's really, really smart. Don't let it fool you. The look is just for show.
I remember when I was in prison, and this dude got caught looking at this other dude's dick. I don't even know if he was looking at the dude's dick, but someone.
Plot twist, he was that
In
dude
a
that got
shower?
caught. He was the dude that got caught. There was no other guy. It was you. Just tell us what happened.
I'm gonna say this right now for everybody watching. Ain't nothing happened to me like that. I'm gonna say nothing about that. Anyway, sweetheart, it did happen. I don't even think he was looking at the guy's dick. It was a different race, first of all. But he got fucking laid out by like 10 people for 23 seconds or 13 seconds rather. And it wasn't
Okay,
like
wait. He got caught looking at another
someone was
guy's-
like, he was like, damn, he's like that
In a
fool-
urinal or
no,
shower?
like shower, because like when you shower, like where we were at in dorms, like it's a booth with 2 showers, and so you have like you either go shower by yourself or you have like a homie that you go shower with to like you look out for each other, or you
Oh,
like jack
wow.
off like next to each other in the shower. I never did that. I couldn't. I fucking could not jack off in prison. I just couldn't do it. Anyways,
At all?
I couldn't even get hard.
Did you get blue balls?
No, I was too focused on surviving because where I was at it was the Thunderdome. It was like people like where I was at, like right above you, it sounded like fucking thunder, literally, because people were getting stomped out so fucking hard above you. I was scared to death my first week there. I thought I was gonna die. Anyways, yeah, I don't even know if the guy's looking at the guy's other dick, but complete opposite ends of the spectrum. Hatler gets to have the fantasy lived out, and I'm like
lucky
fucking
bitch.
yeah. Anyways, good for you, bro. I'm not gay, by the way, guys. I'm not gay.
It's all you now, girl.
I love playing into this bullshit because the comments are going to be so great. They're like, is he
Yeah.
gay? Is he not gay? He's so confused. He's tweaked out. He's on drugs. Now Hatler's on there. Oh my God. They're just so, what happened? This is for the
Everyone's
dolls.
thinking you're probably like shooting up heroin after this or something,
Yeah.
which it might be happening. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
How do you think we stay so skinny?
Yeah. Piss and heroin. Duh.
Oh my God.
I have to bottom, okay? I can't eat.
It's because.
Okay, I have a question. So you didn't have any sex at all in prison?
No. No. I had no sex in prison.
None?
No, because look, 'cause when I turned myself in, I had been on a massive meth and heroin run, and I literally when I
Oh, so you're withdrawing?
when I chose to change my life, the decision was this: I'm either gonna die right now, or if I don't die, I'm going to cross the border. And because I had so many warrants, I had so many felony warrants out. My choice was this, and my kids have been taken from me. Like, my life was in complete disaster. And so for me, it was like, I'm going to do this last shot of heroin, and if I don't die, I'm going to go to the border, and I know what's going to happen, and I'm going to change my life. And so I did that. And so going in, I'm like, damn, I'm going to sit back, and what I did is, like, I literally changed my entire mindset, and I was like, I'm not going to do anything sexual. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do drugs. I'm going to literally change my life, because at that point, I knew I wasn't going to see my kids again. And by doing that, by changing my mindset, I didn't even care about getting my kids back at that point. All I wanted to do was get my life on track. And when I did that, time passed a little bit, and I was given that opportunity, thankfully, because unfortunately their mom didn't come back into the picture. And so the state of California has to offer a parent the opportunity, if they want to be a parent to those children. And I said, abso-fucking-lutely, give me that chance. And so that's the only reason. I was just at a point in my life, Britt, where I was like, dude, like,
It was a boner killer.
That was not, none of that was, all the thing was important was, I am at my wit's end, and I can't do this anymore. And so for me, it was like, I'm going to do everything opposite of how I've been living. And so that's how I kind of got to where I'm at today.
How long did you do?
So I got sentenced to 3 years, state local, because it was nonviolent. And
what part of the prison were you in?
Originally I got put into dorms, which is like a dorm house. And so it's the way it's set up. You're in a room with 100 dudes, and it's split up into races. So you're segregated with your race. So at any look, and the beds are triple stacked. So good. Oh my God. There's guys 3 stacked high.
You sleep guys in one room.
Yeah. Around here,
from the
you sleep with your shoes on. Like, it sounds sexy and hot, but you sleep with your shoes on, because at any point a riot could crack off. And if you're asleep and you get pulled off the top rack, there's a good chance you're going to die and hit your head. But if you're on the bottom rack, you better have your shoes on, because something's going to pop off. You have to defend yourself. Like, I was in a place where it was complete, like, survival. Hatler got to get fucked.
Okay, so for you, it's more like PTSD. And you, it's like...
I mean, there was a lot of fights in there, but...
Oh.
There's definitely a lot of fights where I was from, but not like where it is here, for sure. Or anywhere else, honestly. Idaho's a cakewalk, but...
I love that you guys have both done time. I think that's so sexy.
Right, and they're going to be like, these guys are so gay together.
Only on camera.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can see us. We've done some gay shit on camera together, haven't we? What did we do? We did a...
The set.
You guys have done scenes together?
Yeah, we shot a bi scene, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we shot
I
a
was
bi
in
scene
one
for
of them, I
Devil.
remember.
Oh, yeah, that was a trans.
Thank you, Brittney. Thank you so much for reminding them that you... Thank you.
Yeah,
we didn't film together in that one. We were just...
Yeah, we were
swapping
Not what I
partners.
heard that night. Not what I heard that night.
Fuck my
Remember?
wife.
But did you fuck me in that film? No, I topped you in the bi one. You're like my homie from college.
Yeah.
Like, my boy's coming back. We're gonna have
Boy
a
Blue. Yeah.
Okay, so Hatler, what was your first scene with a trans girl? Who was it with? Do you remember?
He's like, it was you, babe. You're like, wait, what?
It might have been Emma Rose with Jim
I love
Powers,
her.
honestly.
Love Emma Rose.
Trans hose and pantyhose.
That was the name of the.
Yeah, I think I actually won an award for it.
Yeah.
Oh. And you liked it? You
love
always
it.
felt comfortable on set, like with other people around watching you fuck?
Yeah, it's so hot.
You're kind of like an exhibitionist.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's very much like you.
Yeah.
You like that.
I had like
You were saying
300
that you're like, the more people that are watching, the better you get, the more like.
And the more horny I get, I do.
I had like 300 public videos on my OnlyFans before they changed it all. Like, that was my main thing, was public, and fuck people on restaurant tables.
That's so funny.
Wait, what? Restaurant tables, like when people are like in the restaurant?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'd be like in line at Subway, just pulling my dick out with the camera. I'd be showing that people are around, and I'm just doing it in public. You only got to get like 20 seconds of it.
Can't you get like public indecency for that?
Oh yeah, you can go to
Didn't-
prison for that shit.
Yep.
You
Oh my
did
god,
get.
perfect.
I did.
You can go back to Idaho,
So
bro.
get this. I was out on parole for 2.5 years, and then I got sent back on a parole violation for self-harm for making a video while driving.
Of you like jerking off.
Yep.
Oh.
Jesus
15
Christ.
months in prison for it.
Oh my god.
What?
Yep. Welcome to Idaho. Well,
For jerking off in your car?
because I got 6 years for burglaries, so I had 15 months on my sentence remaining, and they just made me top it out, finish out the remaining.
Wait, so you do gay shit and you burglarize places? That doesn't make sense. Gay people don't do violent things.
So
What?
like, who won RuPaul's Drag Race season 6? Like,
I don't know. I've never seen it.
oh wow,
Honestly.
but you're gay.
Like season 6.
Well, I'm so confused. No,
was-
that's how my viewers are. That's how they literally are. Like they'll literally,
Pansexual.
they'll not my according to my viewers. My viewers will literally be like, Hatler, if you
Gay.
take dick, that means you're gay, and if you say otherwise, you're in denial. But you do gay shit, you are gay. That's literally the comment section for the past fucking every time I posted with this one. He's just getting attacked in the comments left and right. They're like, he's not straight. He's not straight. He's not straight. He's in denial. He's like, he likes guys.
Do they know
Elena.
about Trimex?
They do.
I should show them I have to inject before all my videos. I mean,
We should inject right
Yeah.
now just to show them what happens.
you want to see it?
Tutorial.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you guys feel about when other people, uneducated, ignorant people, think that you being attracted to girl dick is being gay? What do you have to say about that?
What I have to say about that is usually that's going to come from a doll. And if you have a dick, keep that comment to yourself.
We're always the one to blame.
Because look, you want a man, right? The dolls want a straight man. They want a man to accept them. They want to be paraded around. They want that family. We're right here. We're those guys that are giving you that. We're trailblazing that platform for other men to realize, like, hey, we don't need to be afraid to be open about how we feel about these women. I am attracted to women. I have a fetish for dick. Just like Hatler just shared, like, we love women. However, we also love dick. We don't love the male aspect that's attached to it. But again, we also know a hot guy when we see him. Is there something wrong with that? In my opinion, abso-fucking-lutely not. And here's why. Because I've stated this before. It's absolutely okay for a cis female to come onto a podcast and be like, oh my God, I have this fantasy of like these guys going to prison and like doing all this gay shit. It's so fucking hot. And they're like totally accepted because cis females love watching gay shit. Why? Because gay men take care of themselves. They have great bodies and their dicks are usually pretty big. Secondary to that, I don't even need to go past that. Do I?
I do think that you guys are like breaking stigmas and like
Sure.
kind of trailblazing for and giving hope and inspiration for other guys to like own their sexuality
Right.
and I don't know, like not be afraid to fuck us like on camera.
Right.
Because I know that there are certain male performers that like primarily shoot with cis girls.
But
that-
they'll fuck a trans women off camera,
camera.
all day. But and they're like,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
hon, don't tell anybody about like, because it's gonna fuck my brand up. Guess what? You're a bitch, homie.
They'll fuck me off camera too.
and whoever watches this, I'm telling you, you're a straight up bitch right now. Anybody that does that, you're fucking bitch made, dude. Be real to yourself. Oh, you're afraid to fuck your brand up? Whatever, dude.
intense. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that pisses me off, dude, because these dudes are out here that like you'll fuck a trans woman on the side, and then that girl might catch feelings for you, but then when it comes down to the real shit, you're like, nah, dude, I ain't really about that. Well, guess what? You're a bitch. Then be
Why do
real
I
to
feel so
yourself.
attacked right now? I know it's not direct. I just feel so attacked.
Why are you being attacked? We support
No,
you.
I love this.
I
We
feel so-
support
I
you.
feel so
Like,
attacked
I
by
support
you.
all trans women that are out there to accept men who are being open too. Like, why is it that like you like?
It's stigma. It's like
Such
ignorant.
bullshit. It's upsetting because I love everybody. I accept people for who they are, and like, why can't me and Hatler be accepted? Like, accept us. But guess what? We're not losing sleep over it. We're actually taking all that
I
energy.
guess they
and
don't
using it for
accept you guys.
being near such beautiful
No,
women like you.
no. It's not that. They don't accept how you guys can categorize yourself towards more so the straight side when you've done gay shit is what they're saying. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like they accept you guys as gay men, but they don't accept you guys as men who's done gay porn and want to be categorized towards like straight sides is what they're saying.
Okay, for all the people that are born before or after the year 2000, this is how I'm going to put it. I am a straight-leaning male who is fluid sexually towards the homosexual side, and I also am completely attracted to trans women. So what does that make me? A fucking pansexual, straight-leaning male who does gay shit. There you go. Can you accept that? Fuck no, because it makes no sense. I'm a dude that loves women, and I like dick every now and then. So what the fuck's the problem?
I just like sex.
Period.
That's hot. So I have another hard-hitting question for you guys.
Oh, I love this. Brittany, you're the host today. I love it.
Love getting hit
Brittany
hard.
host and I just eat the snack.
So as like male porn stars, when you shoot, okay, I want to know about this. How do you feel about fluffing for your scenes?
Tell them what fluffing is in case they don't know.
So fluffing is pretty much like before the cameras are even rolling, they don't want to flaccid dick. They want your dick hard and ready to go. So
Limp dick's not hard.
yeah.
Are we
No.
talking for like males or trans women?
As a male performer working with
Take Trimax.
and really,
Fluffer shouldn't exist. I mean,
I love that.
honest, yeah. Why struggle?
Why do you not like? Are you against fluffers?
Well, I do think
It
like
takes- takes
fluffers
so
is
much
basically
extra
someone on
time.
set who like goes around fluffing people's dicks.
If you
Well-
need to get hard, they get you hard.
in my
Like
experience,
in what
it's
way?
like
Like just their hands or any way?
the I feel like it's always the co-star that's the fluffer.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't like them because it's your job to be the fluffer. That's
yeah,
why.
I'm working off camera and I'm like, fuck this.
I disagree. I've never once ever requested that my scene partner get me hard ever.
What
And
about-
that's
okay.
inappropriate.
What about, okay, you shoot the whole scene. The producer is like, okay, we're ready for the pop shot. We need you to come. And then they have you set it up, right?
Hatler's setup is about 20 seconds. Yeah. Okay, this motherfucker's a pro right here.
So like,
He's fucking blushing because he knows it's the truth.
It is.
what's your
very
preferred way
true.
of like getting to that cum shot for them?
Closing my eyes and that's it. Just think about butthole.
Jerking off? Or are you like face fucking them? Are you fingering them? Like,
I jerk off. That's
jerk
my
off.
way, yeah. Just because I have to fuck like fast and hard and be in the right mindset to come.
Yep.
But I can jack off like that. So.
I think that's how a lot of male performers should be performing out there.
Wait, do they do it differently? Because that's how we
Well,
do
how
it.
do you do it, Alpha?
For me?
Movie?
Oh,
And then we'll talk about how others will do it from your side.
Okay.
I was instructed by the first time I went on. Well, I was like, I had questions. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to come when it's time to come? Easy, bro. Get your phone. Go have your little space. And that's what I've always done, especially because I've been doing gay porn and I can't stare at a guy. Like, I'm sure, you know what? I've never really tried to stare at a guy and jack off. I don't know.
Oh, I have a really funny story of.
Oh, we'll get into that one after this. But yeah, for me, Britt, to answer your question, I have always used a phone. However, there have been performers that have offered, like, do you want to fuck me to get to that spot?
When they're offering, that's a whole nother thing.
Yes.
When it's expected of the other co-star to get them there.
Fuck no, especially if with a trans woman, that even more so. That's off limits for me.
I feel
100%. I would never expect a girl, cis or trans, to get me to that point off camera. That's my fucking job.
Male performers, take note right here. Like,
That's why I think fluffers shouldn't exist for one, because it takes so much like extra time to shoot because they keep going soft and then having to get hard. And with Trimax, it's just there. You know what?
I love Trimax.
Locked in. Wait,
Yeah.
you've used Trimax before?
Yeah.
I guess
why?
I'm gave her pay.
Whoa,
when it
Hold on. You're gay for pay?
when it comes to pussy, I am.
I get
I've fucked like trans girls and I've not needed it.
What?
How come you haven't fucked me yet?
Heather's like, you haven't fucked me yet. Me.
Wait, have you topped without Trimax? Did you just say that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so then,
Hold on, is everybody listening? Did everybody listen to that?
so Brittany,
have
what's
two
your sexual orientation?
quote
Are you
un-
gay, straight? Like, what do you categorize yourself?
I see I'm attracted to dick, so girl dick, guy dick.
Wow, you're so much like us.
I really am. I'm like the female version.
Yeah, and
But you know what's
really
so
good.
funny is the funny part is they're literally gonna call and be like, you know what, Brittany's straight though. She's a trans girl. She likes men, so she's straight. But if you do it, God forbid, you're a faggot. So I see like the double standard in that. Like it's so double standard, and it's kind of like they don't even let him say the F word. He can't even.
I saw that. I was like, what
They're
the
like,
hell?
he's so gay, but he can't say faggot because he's straight. Like, what?
You suck dick, but you can't say it.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, honey, even if he's not, if he, I can't. My comment section needs to literally go kill themselves.
I did.
Oh,
I don't
dude.
ever read my comments.
I need to
so
stop
don't-
reading them because they're just such bullshit every time.
Honestly, the people that hate, in my opinion, are just jealous. Like,
I've
it's-
never seen a person that's a hater and is pretty or hot or good looking.
It's
They're all
always
ugly.
a blank profile
Exactly.
picture.
There's no profile
no
pic ever.
subscribers, no content, no nothing.
They're trolls.
yeah.
pretty much just jealous people.
I like to call them garage goblins or basement bitches because all they do is they sit behind the computer. They probably live with their parents still, or they're just on
sure.
meth,
They're
and they're just like,
I'm 7. They're 7.
yeah,
I'm 7.
like Chris D'Elia.
So I want to share this beautiful story. So Alpha usually has a really hard time coming.
No, in the past,
In the past,
up
in the
until
past.
recently.
But up until recently, it's been a hoot. He's been nutting in like 5 seconds without having to use lube to jack off. And so we're watching.
No lube.
Oh my
You're a
god!
dry stroker, so am I.
Now he is.
Now all of a sudden, like after I got
I hate lube. I can't come with lube.
I got PRP injections in my dick, and and I stopped taking Adderall once I got off all medication and everything. Now my dick works amazingly. And so, what happened, babe?
We were watching. What cartoon were we watching?
We
We
were
were watching Aladdin.
Aladdin. We were watching Aladdin.
We were watching Aladdin. And so I was kind of like,
It was how far into it? No, we were watching a YouTuber.
no, we were watching Aladdin.
a breakdown. We were watching.
I was watching the actual Aladdin movie, and then we watched the breakdown after.
Oh, got it, okay.
So we're watching the actual Aladdin movie, and then I was like, "Oh my god, look at Jasmine, babe. She's just so hot. Like, would you fuck her?"
like,
She's got a tiny little crop top on.
absolutely. I was like, yeah.
And so
I
was
would.
like-
I was like, if I was cartoon, yeah, I'd do it right now. If like,
Yeah.
absolutely, yes.
And so I was like,
You
you know
would
what?
too.
I was like,
Yeah,
you know what? I'm sure
absolutely.
we can find this online. So I look up Disney princesses porn, and then there was just so many.
I've
Oh.
seen Elsa porn.
No, I've
There's-
seen there's
There's a lot.
There's a rabbit hole.
I've watched
And so literally he's laying down, and I'm like, please jack off to this.
Oh,
And
yeah,
so
I've seen it.
I literally pulled up Aurora getting fucked by Maleficent with her huge tits. Maleficent is a tranny, by the way.
Trans Maleficent.
Really?
Maleficent has
Oh
a dick.
yeah, with the horns,
I
like
love
the
it.
like devilish little like. Oh my god,
And then
Horny
Maleficent.
devil.
it was 2-dimensional. Let's get you. This is 2-dimensional, trans incestual Disney porn.
It's not incestual.
Isn't it? Or isn't that?
She's a witch. She's not the mom.
That's
She's
the
not
mom?
Oh,
related
in
to
the
her.
Oh,
Angelina Jolie one, she becomes the mom.
Okay,
But basically, I was like,
I don't know
was
this.
like,
I don't
babe,
know Disney
can
like that.
Oh, you're the flashlight on, babe. I was like, can you come to us? And he was like, honestly, let me go there in my head.
I was like, I bet
He
you I
fucking
can right
nuts.
now.
He fucking nuts to 2D animation, Aurora getting fucked by Maleficent.
You know what did it for me? Because she was playing with her pussy at first, and then she had this big ass titty that was like bouncing on the other titty,
Aurora.
on Aurora's titty, and then all of a sudden, out of
dick comes
nowhere, a
out.
dick comes out into the pussy. I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like, babe, I think I might be able. She's like, do it, and then the next thing you know, she puts it in her butt, and I'm like, this
Aurora's?
is Aurora's.
Maleficent puts in Aurora's
And
butt.
the-
I remember that.
pulls it, and then comes shooting out of her pussy, and I'm like, babe, I'm gonna come. And I shot it all over myself. Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my god, new masturbation level unlocked.
Yeah, unlocked.
So the
Achievement
next morning,
unlocked.
So the next morning, he does the most craziest thing ever.
Wait, what?
He in the morning,
What
he's
did I
like,
do?
oh my god, I woke up and I'm so hard. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go shit. So I went to go shit, and then I just hear him in the back jacking off. And then I hear this. I hear, oh my god, oopsie, oopsie. And so he nuts, and I'm like,
I said, oops.
yeah, he said, oops. And I'm like, wait. I was like, what did you come to? And he was like, nothing. I'm literally watching the news.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Because you don't understand, Brittany. Like, he has the, like, whenever he jacks off,
In the past.
if it's not sex, it's like he has to have strictly silicone lube only. He has to have porn playing. He has to have his headphones. So the porn is like in his headphone, in his ear. He has to
Sometimes.
like be in like a zone.
In the zone.
He
In the
has to
zone,
be-
hypnotube,
He
like
has to be on his knees. He has to be on his knees.
AC has to be on.
Yes.
Now it's like, dude, I could
And he
literally
works up
be on a
sweat, and
fucking
so, like,
unicycle.
for him to just come watching the news with no lube is kind of like, oh my god, like what is happening? Because like I've never seen that before. It was just intense that you came to Disney princesses. I cannot take.
Do you want to know what they were
I
talking
can't
about on
take
the
him to
news?
Disneyland ever again. He's gonna go
He's
around.
going to see the
sexualize-
princesses and get horny.
Do you want to go to Disneyland? No. But no, seriously. Do you want to know what was on the news? How I came?
Oh my god, yes, tell me.
Well, it's
Natural
not how I came, but
disaster.
what was what it's not how I came because I was in my head, but what was on was a new Build-A-Bear workshop that was opening up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, no shit. And then,
Where was the location for that?
well, I didn't get the location, but I just got the Build-A-Bear. But then we went and built a bear after that. So yeah, where's that bear?
It's in the room sleeping somewhere.
That bear was formed out of me. It was conceived from me.
Did you fuck it yet?
It's your baby.
Cut a little hole.
So we were at the AVN convention, and then there was these like sex dolls.
Oh my god!
And I
the
really,
sex dolls.
I really wanted to buy one so bad. They were
wanted
like
to buy
standing
one.
at like 4 feet or like 3 feet.
They're
4
so
feet.
cool.
Have you seen them?
Yes.
Yeah, they're in the toy room section.
Depending on the money that you got to invest in these fuckers, oh my gosh!
It's like pure silicone. They weigh like 60 pounds, as big as a shepherd, and you can just literally fuck them.
Why does it have to be a dog? What are you referencing? Oh, because you want to get
My
a dog.
dog was 60 pounds.
Okay.
That's what I'm all
She's not
referencing.
talking about having sex with shepherds, guys. She's just.
But if you do, call Landon. He's into that.
Sergeant Miles.
outed.
But no, I saw those sex dolls and I was like, can we buy one? But like, I wanted to buy one so we can go home and just fuck it all the time. I feel like I'd be like, I would down to be a cuck for that. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't mind watching him
No
fuck
lie.
that little
we
doll.
went. We like. She saw
Was
one.
it a mini doll or like life size?
It was like life size.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
like I just knew that if like on days where I don't want to have sex because I'm just lazy to douche and he goes and fuck that doll, I would get so jealous and get so mad.
With that, having that and my fuck machine, what's the need?
I know, but like
my
you would always be fucking that thing, and I'd be like a little offended.
I'm
know?
like, you fucking bought it for me, bruh.
That's why I didn't buy it, but I really wanted to be cucked out by it. Like I wanted to just sit and watch
Lies.
him
We
fuck
went to
this
go
little-
buy it. She went to go buy it for me while I was at my last booth on Sunday,
They
but
were
they had already
closed.
closed down. She went to go buy it. She wanted me to fuck that thing so bad.
I spent the whole day like, should I buy it for him? Am I gonna be ready to deal with that? And I was like debating the whole day. I was like the morning I woke up and I was like, today's the last day of the convention. I gotta get it now, wholesale price. If I get it online, it's like $1,000. And I was like,
Yeah, I've seen them.
yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do? What would you do if you came back and we were all just filming content without
I
you?
would fucking grab a phone or a camera and film that shit. I'd be like, you guys are awesome. I would not feel
I know,
a certain way.
You
Goodbye.
want? You want?
I really wouldn't. You want to know why?
Fucking dip out?
Do you wanna know
Give me
why
a
I
reason
would-
to dip out?
I can tell you why I wouldn't feel a certain way, because I trust Hatler, and I trust him because he's a performer that is well known. He's fucking impeccable with his
What
word.
were you telling me? You're like, and he's with the guy that you can't Google. I was like, who can I fuck that will just make him so upset? And then Brittany was like, it has to be a guy that he can't Google. And I was like, that is so true.
The mystery of it,
Yeah,
like
because-
letting it stir in his head, not knowing
I know,
who
that's
it
so
is.
fucked.
Like,
Brittany, when you
what
said
he's
that,
doing.
I was like, damn, I thought she was like actually like didn't have any. You do have that inside. You can.
Are you
I thi-
kidding?
You can pull that.
She is a tranny who's best friends with me. I'm the most devious, mischievous woman ever. I am like what every trans girl talks shit about. Like what they hate and what they're all like, oh, trans girls are catty, they're shady. I'm that. I'm literally that. So if you're best friends with me, honey, she's
I feel
not.
like, but you have to have balance. There's some yin and yang there. It's like good cop, bad cop.
She's the yin, I'm the yang.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's the balance for
She's-
me, But sometimes when I'm like, oh my gosh, she kind of just, I'll go there with you a little bit, Elena. I'll go there with you. With that being said, it has to be the guy that you guys can't Google. Anyways, she kind of just asserts a little.
But I still would like to. If I came back from testing and you guys were fucking, I wouldn't. I'd be like, I knew it. You guys are awesome.
Okay, now
And
what
then-
if we
but-
all fucked, but then it was kind of like a random guy was here as well, and it was like a Tinder date, a Tinder guy that I just pulled off on Tinder.
I would be upset, and Hatler, everyone would be upset because we know he's
I
not
wouldn't be
tested.
filming.
Exactly. Boom. Because why? We're professional, and we like.
Damn, no one has their loyalty to me.
and to
It's
answer-
fine. We'll hang out with the Tinder guy then.
Okay, listen.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna get an STD real quick. But to answer questions in the comments, they're like, so how do you like? They're gonna be like, oh my god, they have sex all the time. Brittany has sex all the time. How do you guys like not get STDs? Because you guys, that gay men.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the stigma. Gay men have the most STDs, and if you have gay sex with a homosexual man, you're getting an STD. Truth to the matter is, I would much rather have unprotected sex with a gay man with HIV with a viral load that's non-existent, even though they're undetectable. I would much rather do that, because at least if I look at that person's test and I also know if they have HIV, they have to take medication. If they're a performer, that keeps them alive. They're not going to take that medication and not take it to fuck up their money. So I know that I'm safe. And how do I know that? Because I've shot with many. Again, very accepting to all people. But on top of that, gay men are we take care of our bodies. And performers, how often you get tested, Britt?
I'm tested At least every 2 weeks.
At least every 2 weeks
Yeah.
because our clear goes up at 14. So
And
probably
there's-
every 13 days. But sometimes we'll get tested, and then another studio will be like, hey, we paid for your test. And you go get tested a week after. Like, I've been
Yeah.
tested between 4 and 6 times every month. And, again, 0 STDs. And so you guys got to do some
have you
research.
I feel so attacked right now because I don't get tested. But then again, like,
But
I'm only with you.
you're only with me. So, yeah.
I have a question really quick.
You're not a performer either, so.
How do you feel about like the stigma of like, trans porn stars are dirty and they're whores and you'll probably have an STD?
Well-
like, obviously you said we just get tested and
But y'all
It's part of-
too?
100%. I feel like every porn star does, and
Yeah.
it's just like risk over reward.
Well, I did over, I think, 106 trans scenes last year, and I have not had one dirty test since starting porn.
People don't understand that like we know our sexual like status, and when you're fucking like people on Tinder, like I feel like that's even more risky because you don't know what you're
Tinder,
putting on.
Grindr, all those fucking weird the sites that people use. But here, so okay, that's an interesting point though. You said over 100 scenes, okay? Guys, listen, it costs $160 to get tested. And I'd say he probably was tested 95 times out of those 100. Let's just say to be fair. That's over $10,000 he spent in 1 year on testing. Do you think this guy's going to fucking do anything to like compromise that? I don't think so.
And also compromise our career because
Yeah, exactly. If you
it's
give
our
someone an
livelihood.
STD on set, imagine you're ruined. If you go on set dirty and you give an STD to somebody else,
my gosh.
that's what happened 2 months ago. You know, we got shut down for a whole month because people were.
It was called super gonorrhea, right?
it.
Do you want to hear the whole story behind
Yeah,
that?
break it down.
Oh my God, yes, because it was you who
Yeah.
told us about it. Yes, tell
Okay,
us about
so
it.
all my male escort buddies, they all take doxycycline as PrEP. Now, that's okay, but you
Tell
can,
them what Doxy is.
it's the cure for gonorrhea and chlamydia.
It's an antibiotic.
So they use it as a preventative.
Yeah, and you're only supposed to take it up to 4 times a month.
You guys better be fucking when I get back, man.
You're only supposed to take it 4 times a month, and these guys are taking it almost every single day, and so they become 100% immune to it.
They get a tolerance.
Yep. Now the cure
it doesn't work.
so they created a whole new strain of chlamydia. So that was fun.
I know I had studios like for a good
your
2
phone.
weeks canceled.
Yeah. Well, the thing that like confuses me is it's not gonna stop. Did you stub your toe? That's bad. Oh, that's not as bad. It's not gonna like get cured or anything because they're gonna use the same people and they don't have a new cure for that new strain. So if they're using the same people filming that have the uncurable strain, they're just gonna keep passing it to the people that can cure it.
Okay, how do you feel about? So there's this one guy in Las Vegas. You're from Las Vegas, or you're not from there, but you're living there now.
Yeah.
I know. I don't want to say names, but he has a reputation for faking tests.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I will tell you.
So how does he do it? Does he like Photoshop like his test results?
Facetune.
Oh my God, that's so bad.
Just do the scan. Talent testing has a scan code on it, and if you pull it up on your phone, you can do the code and it'll pull up their whole webpage. So if it's a different person's webpage, then
The scan. I've heard of like people even like regular performers going to talent testing and like registering as a porn company so that way they can go through the database and pretty much look up the performer.
well, I have mine set
That's
to
so
where
bad. That is so scary. Oh my God.
I have mine set to where everyone can just look me up.
Me too. I don't have shit to hide.
Yeah, testing is weird. I think we need new testing facilities, honestly. But
They need to do more swabs, I feel.
Swabs are like the new standard right now.
you want to know what they told me? I don't even know if I should say it because it's calling talent testing out, but.
Ooh, call them out. Expose them.
Well, when you go in for your prep labs, so my prep labs are every 3 months, and when they test you for gonorrhea and chlamydia, you do the anal swab, but
You're supposed to do the anal swab.
but you mix it in with your urine afterwards.
No.
What?
You mix it in with the liquid they give you. It's
Yeah,
like
the
a little,
liquid,
You
little
put it in
ball.
that thing.
Mine, the ones that I've always gotten, they're just swivel around in your pee.
What?
So the lady at talent testing is like, don't do the that extra $60 is just if we're not immune to the old cure, we don't need that. So she's like, just stick your finger in your butt. Well, like if it's in your system, it'll test through your urine that way. You don't need that whole other test. That's just an extra $60 for them to steal from us. Like
That's kind of
that's $275 a test. Like if I have to do it.
That's so interesting.
I always do it, but I do it. They tell me to put it in a liquid, like the
that's what I
Q-tip
always
thing.
see.
But then when you like go to the lab, if you ask the lab how they do it, they pour it into the urine.
That's
Like it's just the whole thing's just a scam. Crazy porn story.
So how do you feel about
Oh, she got this. She's like, I got this. Give me this.
how do you feel about certain performers that go to set fucked up and are getting fucked up and are getting the bookings, the work, and producers, directors aren't giving a fuck about it?
I hate it. Honestly, I think this industry should drug test.
I do too.
Because I've filmed with people that can't even talk. Like, how can you fuck someone if you can't speak? Like,
Well, like, why do they allow that though?
I guess because, well, I know
Like that should be like a thing. Like you can't come to work like fucked up, and if they are, then like they get sent home, right?
you would think so, and it should be that way. And I guess technically it is supposed to be that way, but a lot of things go unsaid, I feel, on set.
there's a lot that's in the open too that people don't like. It's just they don't care. They don't want to book this whole scene and then cancel it because some dude wants to bring cocaine to set and get high. Like they're not going to be able to.
That shouldn't be allowed. I feel.
Yeah, but they're not going to like ruin that whole day because then they got to find a whole new model. Like they got to just the whole day's wasted. So.
I feel like it's very annoying when I see them booking people like that just because they have like a name already in the industry.
I hate it.
I think that's so biased.
Yeah.
I know that you've like,
But I've also filmed like the stuff I won awards for, like a lot of that I was drinking, and I was drinking a lot for, so like enough to.
okay, but drinking's
not as intense as kind of like hard drugs. I
Yeah,
feel.
but I was drinking a gallon of Fireball a day.
on set.
How are you like how are you able to like
I thought
put
like
me in the
when you
emergency
do
room.
consent, when they consent you, like they ask you like, okay, you're sober, but you allegedly weren't.
You just say you haven't used on set. I mean,
Okay.
while you're filming, that's all they ask. They're like, are you high or on drugs right now? And you're just like, no.
and they don't test you for it, so I guess you can't get away
Yeah,
with
they
that.
don't. I don't know. There's a lot that needs to be changed, but I don't think it will be. Everyone looks at us like the industry is a joke, and that's one of the things is because
I feel like it's the worst stigma is that we're like so
Drug
fucked up
users, yeah.
druggies. It's like, actually, bitch, I've been sober the entire fucking time for the last.
No, porn stars have the worst like stigma. It's like and it's funny because like I used to like look at it kind of that way as well, and then later when I met people that were in porn, I was kind of like, oh my god, wait, it's actually like the complete opposite. Like they're always cleaner, like STD wise, and it's kind of like a lot of people that in like the industry, like they're starting to do drug, but a lot of them are kind of just recovering,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're like sober guys. You know what I mean?
There are, like I said, the few that are getting booked that are like, honestly, I'd say full blown drug addicts, and I'd say their careers have no longevity to them.
It really doesn't.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, I agree with you 100%. But no, it's crazy how it is like that. Like what people think that it is, it's the complete opposite. The people are so much more nicer in the porn industry.
Yeah.
We're breaking stigmas on Elena Demonetized
I
right
know,
here.
right? So what do you enjoy better, topping or bottoming?
Bottoming. Well, with women, I like to top.
Okay. But for you, what do you like better?
I don't know.
You have to do one for the rest of your life. Which one?
Am I making money
You're like,
or
quickly.
is it for pleasure or money?
For pleasure. For the rest of your
Money.
life. For the rest of your life. For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Girls or boys?
Oh.
Wrong answer.
Topping, I guess.
You're
Really?
unsure. He's like, I guess. Well, he wants to bottom for the rest of his life.
Well, no, I've
He's
never.
very unsure just now.
Well, because I haven't had sex like off camera in years, and so I've never fucked a guy off camera, so I wouldn't know. And I only top women like So I'd have to say topping if it was personal, but if it was on camera, I'd be a bottom.
So you don't fuck at all in your personal life. It's all...
That's crazy. Do you think that kind of like desensitizes sex?
No, I just would rather make money for it.
Okay.
So
A lot of people are afraid. They're like, oh, what about the intimacy? But I can have intimacy with a camera. I mean,
what about like in your personal life, dating?
I don't.
You don't date.
No, it's been not since I've done porn. The risks aren't worth the rewards.
What are the risks?
When you
I'm like, let me know what the risks are so I can break up with my man.
The jealousy for one thing, but for me, it's always at the end of a relationship. Like that right there is enough to make someone not want to have sex, let alone do it for work.
yeah.
The heartbreak.
Yep.
Aw,
I
that's
feel
so
like
sad.
that would just be my career ender. So I don't even mess with it.
So like, do you ever like not catch feelings with these performers that you work with? Or?
Yeah, I don't talk to anybody unless it's for work.
That's what I love working with you is you're so professional. Like, I don't know, you do hype and you are like very comfortable to work with. And I do feel like when we are doing scenes together, like there is good chemistry.
Yeah.
But you're so professional. Like,
I like you two together.
I
know you do.
I like us
I was the biggest supporter of you two. I was like, oh my god, love them together. They're so cute.
It's my set wifey.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
work wife. You're very professional, so you don't date at all. You would never like shit where you eat then, I'm guessing, and like date a porn star.
That could work.
I would never.
But that could work. But anytime you guys are both, there's never supposed to be jealousy because you guys are both in the same industry.
Man,
You guys know it's work. You know what I mean? I feel like that'd be like a loophole.
that
to
doesn't
it.
mean anything. Like love changes that. Once they start catching feelings, they can become jealous over a video real quick.
Really? And I feel like if it's not a porn star, then they know it's kind of just like, it's just work. Because they are in it as well. No?
Still, like if they start complaining, that causes a problem. I mean, it's the risk. It's just not worth it.
So you haven't dated anyone since getting into
And
porn?
how long have you been doing porn now?
Is it 14 months?
Yes, since I've been in Vegas. I've had OnlyFans since 2018, but all my girlfriends back then used to let me post them. Yeah.
So what would be like your ideal relationship? Like if you were to get into one,
A porn one. Just,
Really?
a
yeah.
porn girlfriend.
Yeah, I just
What
want
if-
something open, though.
I feel like in the porn...
Would you handle that though?
Yeah, I just want someone to come home to at night. I don't care what they do as long as they're testing. I mean, I don't care about sex. I just want the company, stability.
Everyone wants to be loved, I feel.
It's a hopeless romantic.
So how would you feel if you were with, say, a female porn star and she was more popular than you are?
Get it,
Girls
girl.
always win. Girls always succeed more.
Get
yeah.
it. She buy me some ties. I got
Would you
some,
feel-
I can have some
Would you-
nice.
just
I can have
ties,
some- I
just
can have some
ties.
nice clothes then.
Would you feel
Get
threatened by it or no?
No, I would absolutely. I'd be promoting her.
You wouldn't be like intimidated by it.
Nope.
Because I know some guys who come out and be like, oh, like,
They
know-
want a
I
girl
know-
that's like...
I know
feel
I'm not
away.
the top of the food chain, so I'm just whatever. I'm happy where I'm at. So.
I love that. So you haven't had any experiences with any male porn stars that have been rude, spread lies about you, or mistruths? or...
Ricky Larkin, me and him kind of got into it on Twitter, but
Ricky Larkin. I think I remember that.
yeah, he blamed me for shutting his OnlyFans down. I asked to do a collab with him, and he's like, "Yeah, if you give me $1,000." And I was like, "Why would I pay you for that?" And he's like,
but $1,000's a lot. I feel like content creating, you don't really need to pay because you guys are both going to make money from that. That's what I always told you.
Unless you own the fucking content, you should not be paying.
Well, he was like, I only post and sell my studio videos. And I was like, that's illegal, right? Like, they're going to shut you
yeah,
down.
you cannot be doing that.
Well, 3 weeks later, OnlyFans did that whole statistics update, and they fucking deleted his account. Well, he messaged me on Twitter saying he was going to kill me and how he knew it was me, that I went out of my way to shut him down.
But
And
that's like
I was like,
an
what?
OnlyFans like rule. You can't do that.
Yeah, and-
Yeah, no.
and when you only sell mainly that,
Yep.
what did you expect?
And he'd been
babe?
doing it for years, but he was like, we were just talking about it, and now it happened. And I was like, dude, it's
Well,
the luck
timing
of the
was
draw.
Coincidence then, I guess.
Yep.
But
He's like this little rat.
if you know that's the rule and you're breaking it, like, what did you expect?
He's got like
Yeah.
16 restraining orders against him. Everyone he films with fucking puts a restraining order on him.
It's giving Christian XXX.
It's giving the guy that fakes his tests that I'll tell you about after.
Is it the same guy, Christian XXX?
No, he's like muscly. Did Gracie talk about it?
What's his name?
Start with the G.
He
Vegas?
photoshops his muscles to be huge.
Oh, this guy's just normally huge. Never mind.
I don't know his name. I met him at AVN, but he
Blonde hair?
no blue eyes. He also like got arrested for like beating up a trans girl.
Send him my way. I'm really into that these days, you guys. I love.
Does he
getting knocked
choke?
the fuck- Does he pee while choking me out? What? Oh my god. I'm into scat play too. So if you're listening, please DM me.
Are you
man's
really?
like, scat play? No, I've always said like my dream man would be a guy that just that doesn't
Pisses and shits on you.
no. Like my dream man would be like a guy that's kind of like, oh, you know what? I'm into shit play. Like I would like a guy to be into shit play so that I would never have to douche because he's into that. Because
It doesn't bother me during sex, but I'm not gonna have someone shit on my chest.
oh no, not like shitting, but kind of just like because I don't like to have sex because I hate douching. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
And so like if I had a boyfriend who was kind of like, you know what, like I'm kind of into like getting pooped on. So if you want to get fucked right now, I'm down for that. And be like, all right, let's do it. You know, I wouldn't mind that.
It always used to turn me on, like with all my girlfriends before. They never douched out, and I'd always feel it in there, and it turned me on. Actually, it was weird. So
Well, some guys think, you know, I did so my ex used to get turned on by that because he was like, it's like I'm fucking you so hard that I made you shit.
Oh my god.
And I was like, no. How about the fact that you're turning a one-way street to a two-way street? Maybe that's why I'm shitting. Maybe not because you're fucking me hard, but because like that's where like the food was supposed to come out of.
I've honestly been fucked so hard to where I felt like I was gonna pee on myself. I love that feeling.
That's what he wanted me to do, but I can never
hate
get to that
that.
position.
You don't.
I hate that. I hate the feeling of peeing.
I feel like you've fucked me and it felt like that.
I
You like power fuck.
I want to stop when that happens. I'm like, oh, I have to pee. I'll be right back.
No, I'm like, it feels like an orgasm for me. I don't know. It must be like by my prostate or something.
No, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about because he was into that. He was like, I'm into girls who like. He was like, whenever I fuck these girls, they would pee. And he would try to get me to like pee while getting fucked, but I could just never allow myself to pee anywhere outside of a toilet. But I would get to that point, and then when I almost get there, I'm like, Elena, like, don't pee on the bed. Like, that's fucking gross. Like that mess afterward is not worth it. And I'm like, I stopped myself. But yeah,
I'll let you pee on me right now. I'll wear these back to Vegas.
Should we do it?
Let's do it right now.
Should we like pee on him?
I'm gonna get horny. Stop.
But I would want him to pee on me right after, all in my extensions and everything.
Ooh.
And then I'll let you top me, and then I can like do everything in one day. I already like did my first threesome, and then I can have my first girl dick with you,
yes.
and
oh
then
my
I
god.
can like, get pissed on by you,
I like this.
and then me and you can both piss on him after, and it could just be like all without Alpha Wolfie, and that's my best revenge ever.
He's gonna love it.
I'm
No,
gonna
he
love
wasn't
it.
a part of it. But yeah, before we go, is there anything you want to wrap up, Brittney?
I just dropped my dildo line. That's out.
Oh, can you send me some?
Oh.
Just for educational purposes. No.
I bet you're getting one for sure. Like I ordered 5.
Just one?
How do I get one of those deals? I want a sex toy.
I'll hook you up.
Okay, sweet.
You got the first hook.
I'll give you half of whatever they give me as profit, just because it's free money.
Yeah.
But you can get it at kinkmob.com.
Is it already out or like released?
It's out.
Oh
It's
my god.
out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
ready.
It's worth it.
I'll order one right now. How much is it?
So you can get one for about $80. dollars But if you want an autographed one, you can go to BrittneyK.com. And I suggest you do that because you're going to get a special message from me too.
Are you gonna like autograph the dildo or the box?
Well, I'm going to do the dildo and just pray that it stays on because it is silicone.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm also doing Polaroid
Watch,
pictures.
someone literally fucks it and then later gets ink poisoning.
Get tattoo pens. They'll bleed into the silicone.
Ooh, that's cool. That's smart.
I'm stealing that idea. BrittneyK.com.
Anything you want to plug, Hadler? I know you just got an account deleted. Was it your Twitter or your Instagram?
I got it back.
Oh my god, congrats!
So everyone's actually getting them back. He's deleting like everybody.
Was it Twitter or Instagram?
Twitter.
I got my Instagram deleted. I had to literally buy it back. I got my Instagram back. Ah!
Oh my god, I love it. We're celebrating.
I know, because last time when Brittney was here, I was like, Brittney, I lost my Instagram. Both of them.
You had to pay for it.
I had to pay for it. So it's funny because this guy messaged me. So when I got my Instagram taken down, this guy was like, oh, I can get it back for you, but I'm going to charge $4K for both accounts. And I was like, $4K? And he was like, oh, trust, like, swear, I'm legit. I have people that work for me, this and that. Ask around, like, I'm legit. I get that shit done. And I was like, okay, but $4K for 2 accounts is just insane. And so later, my other friend was like, Stassi, she was like, message this guy. So I did. And then I was telling him, like, oh, yeah, like, I've been asking around. Like, this guy wants to charge me $4K. And that guy goes, who wants to charge you $4K? And I'm like, this guy says his name. And he goes, no fucking way. And I was like, why? And he goes, that guy works for me.
Shut up.
Yeah, he was like, that guy sends me accounts of who to unban. So like when he said that people working for him.
Oh my god, the middleman was upcharging.
The middleman was upcharging, and I got the source.
Well, can I get my account from like 5 years back? Because it's got 15K on it.
Probably.
And I can't. My Instagram's garbage. It doesn't go anywhere.
Fuck it.
I tag you.
I know.
I'll tag you.
Our posts
You need
do
a better
the most.
username, to be honest. Gym Life or whatever.
Yeah, you need like your name. You need to brand your name.
It's all taken. I already got the stickers on my car.
Oh, geez.
How is your last name taken? No one has that last
It's
name.
such a unique last name.
No one wants.
It's
I don't
so
wanna,
unique that I can't even spell it. That's how unique
I can't
it is.
say it. I
I
feel
can't even pronounce it.
My name's Hatler Gurius.
See?
curious.
Grr.
Grr.
I've been thinking about it. I just need to order new stickers and then change it first.
From InkFit.
No, InkFit's taken. I'd have to do Hatler Gurius, which is my stage name.
You
for, like,
should, because that's how
studio
people
porn.
find you.
Consistency.
Well, InkFit's my LLC, and it's
okay,
also
so it's
it's my
already in paper.
OnlyFans and my Twitter. And so I just had that before I did studio stuff, and then when I did that, he's like, "Can we just use your real name?"
But that just like your LLC is mainly just paperwork. You don't really have to use that as
Yeah, but I have
user.
InkFit as my license plate. I mean, my whole fucking car's decked out in my OnlyFans stickers.
I know. I love.
I want
We
to
need to take a
that
picture
code.
by it. He has this one bumper sticker that says "I 100% yes."
Across
I
my whole
love
back
that.
bumper.
I love that.
It's
I love that.
iconic.
Do you ever get hit on for that and like people honk at you?
Yeah.
You love it.
I do. I get probably 10 or 12 subscribers on my drive up every time.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Free advertising.
Yep.
Right, you're the advertiser. So anything you want to plug before we head out?
Just follow me on Twitter at inkfit_.
Aw, he's so cute, like a little baby. But yeah, you guys, that was Alpha Wolf. Is there anything you want to plug?
Nope.
And none for Alpha Wolf. But you guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Hatler and Brittney. I've been loving this because I was like, we're gonna tag team them all. It's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be two against them, and like this
It was really cute.
This idea was like the first idea I had in my head. I was like, oh my god, Brittney, we're gonna have these two, and me and you need to be on there together, and we need to just tag team them. And she was like, I love it. And so thank you for coming out, you guys.
Thank you for
Thanks.
having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No, thank you to you because you drove like 4 hours from 4 a.m. to get to here. So thank you for that. I literally
welcome.
woke up this morning. I was like, it's so early. I went back to bed and I woke up at 9. And I was like, fuck. But
She's worth the drive.
Absolutely.
thank you. But I love this episode. I think it's so cute, and I feel like we got to know so much. And you guys, leave a comment down below. I will not read it because you guys are all fucking evil and vile. But give us a big thumbs up. I'll leave all their information down below. And until my next episode, you guys, let's get demonetized.